Okay, here's another video here to show you what happened. Glad you're tuning in. As you might have guessed from the picture here, in my last video I talked about saving the rocker, that I didn't want to cut it out and everything. Well, that did not fly. I was probably just being a little bit overly optimistic on that one. The rocker itself on the outside, the outer rocker, was in pretty good shape. But this piece here, this inner piece, that was a lot of surface rust. It still was, but a lot of pitting. And there was a lot of accumulated rust particles. I mean, it was just deep with rust flakes and garbage and everything. And I could not access it. I couldn't get it out of there. So I made the decision to just go ahead and bite the bullet and cut the rocker out. I cut it here, as you can see, and I cut it back here, trying to avoid the jam sweep as much as possible. So what I did was I cleaned all that out. I cleaned all the inside out, this inside of the rocker here. I replaced this metal here. This is all new. I made this piece. That's been epoxied and sheet metal screwed in. I added sheet metals, screws for one thing to hold it into place, and the other thing is it's going to be on the inside. No one's ever going to see it, so there was no reason not to. This is all painted on the inside. It's primed and painted. Everything on the inside was primed and painted. In fact, I used Pour 15. I got back as far as I could into this wheel well area with the Pour 15, and then what I couldn't get back there far enough with a brush or whatever, I used a can of Rust-Oleum rust preventative treatment and just sprayed all back in there, and literally till it ran out the bottom. So, and I did the same up here in this area. And then what I did was, I've seen some fellas doing this online, so it's not my own idea, but I filled this back cavity with the spray foam, just the regular great stuff foam that you get at the hardware. It goes all the way back into here, all up into this wheel well here. That's all filled with that foam now, and up in here also as well. And the reason I did that was just to go ahead and fill those spaces so that it would give it rigidity, maybe even some noise dampening, I don't know. But also I think it will not allow moisture to get in there and accumulate or whatever. If you can see, I don't know if you can see in there or not, if you can, right there, it's all filled into there. But it's only on the back side. I'm not doing it on the outer side of this piece here. So I wanted to show you a little bit of why or how I put this epoxy stuff together, since I can't weld. I make tabs in the shape of the panel and then epoxy those first. So now I have something nice and strong, as you can see, on both sides to epoxy the rocker panel to. Here's the rocker panel here. I've primed and painted it on the inside, and I actually got a really good fit on this. But now I can epoxy the outer skin to those tabs, and when I clamp this up, I get a really nice fit. I'm really tickled with this, to be honest, and I'm glad that I went ahead and cut it out and made that decision. I was just trying, I guess I was being a little bit lazy or whatever, but anyway, so that's where we are on that. We also have this piece here that had to be replaced, if you remember. I went ahead and made a patch panel that's going to go into there. And the way I do that on these little patch panels like that is I just make a cardboard piece that gives me as close to the shape as I can get, and then I use that as a template for cutting it out on the sheet metal. So next step is to epoxy that rocker skin into place. Same with this. Actually, this is a really good fit. Almost perfect. I got just a little bit of a high spot right there, but I will work on that. And then I've got one repair to be made in the engine compartment. So that's where we are. Thanks for watching. any comments. Always enjoy that, and appreciate your viewership.